Welcome, hello lads. This is going to be one very much of a brief video. The KSW is going to take place this weekend, and I'm gonna tell you what I think of the whole card, and I'm pretty much eager to say this looks like a very much nice card. I mean, every single KSW card is nice, at least for me on my mind. And let's grind it out, let's bring it on, let's see how this is gonna play out. So first of all, I'm eager to say that I'm gonna go with the prelims just to gonna check the odds, and let's go with every single fight on this fight card. First of all, the first fight is going to be between Boris Tchaikovsky and Andre Langin. Andre Langin is pretty much a strong guy, but I believe Tchaikovsky is a better fighter, better like all-around fighter. So I'm going to go with Tchaikovsky to win minus 185. Now the next one is going to be the clash between Oskar Szczepaniak and Raimondas Krilavicius. Krilavicius is a heck of a talent, but I just believe Szczepaniak made a mistake recently, and he's older now. He's not a young gun anymore. I just think he made a mistake against Jan Liasu, and he's got a knockout power. Krilavicius is extremely powerful fighter with defensive problems. This is gonna be toe-to-toe brawl. So, Szczepaniak to win. Szczepaniak to win, or the fight will not go the distance. Let me see how much is the odd on Szczepaniak to win. Oskar Szczepaniak, minus 175. Okay, this is fair odd. Now we're gonna go into the main card, and Lukasz Raevski is going to fight Sahil Siraj, or Sahil Sirai. I just think Sahil Sirai is a very dangerous opponent. I mean, Raevski was having ups and downs, but I see it as a mismatch. Siraj to win, minus 163, unless Raevski pulls out a miracle, and I doubt we are going to see a miracle coming up. Lukasz Sudolski is going to fight Kleber Silva. I think Lukasz Sudolski shouldn't have a hard time defeating Kleber Silva. I know Kleber Silva was fighting high-level opponents, but Sudolski is a prospect, a real prospect. A real prospect, very good on the ground. Solid in the stand-up, but his ground game is really something special to me, so I'm gonna go with Sudolski to win. Yeah, I mostly picked favorites, which is strange for me. Roman Szymanski is going to fight Raul Tutarauli. This is interesting fight to me. Very much of an interesting fight. Szymanski, 29 years old, 5'8", 71 inches of reach, out of Poznan, Poland. Scored back-to-back victories over Donovan Desmond, Mateusz Ligerski, and Valerio Mircea. But Raul Tutarauli is 5'7", very tough fighter out of Georgia, Guram Fight Club. And we haven't seen much of him, but at ACA he was winning high-level names like Plamen Bachvarov, Herbert Batista, and toughness is his trademark. One of the toughest guys the world has ever seen. And now you're going to say I'm crazy, but I'm going to say Raul to win. You're going to say I'm crazy, but I don't see Szczepaniak knocking this guy out. Hardly, I don't know. I mean, if it goes the distance, maybe, but just maybe Szymanski is going to have a chance. Other than that, I doubt. Rafael Kianchuk versus Mark Ducis. I have a lack of info on Mark Ducis. That's a big problem. So I don't know much about him. Kianchuk is a decent opponent. 6'2", 75.6 inches of reach out of Chelm, Poland. He lost to Ivan Arslan, but he destroyed Jan Kuadja, Felix Polyanidis, Vlado Neferanovic. And he is a decent fighter. I mean, one could call him whatever he wants, but this guy is a decent opponent. And Mark Ducis, 810, 6'0", 75.6 inches of reach out of UFD gym, lost to Damian Pivovarchuk, but then defeated Przemyslav Jvaniarek. Have a lack of info on these two guys. I know Kianchuk, but I don't know much about Ducis. This is 50-50 to me due to a lack of info. I don't know. Let's go This is lucky pick, do sieves to win, or the fight not going the distance. I think fight not going the distance is more accurate pick here. Now we are going to go into the next fight, which is between Boris Mankovsky and Valerio Mircea. Valerio Mircea is very much overrated and Mankovsky is underrated. 22-10-1, 5'7", 70.1 inches of reach, out of Poznan, Poland. This guy lost to Marian Żolkowski and Daniel Torres, both times via decision, but defeated Artur Shavinsky, Marcin Verzovšek, Vaso Bakočević, and very hard to finish. Valerio, the solitary wolf, Mircea, 5'10", 72.4 inches of reach, wrestler and judo fighter. He defeated Gracian Shadzinski, lost to Roman Szymanski, and defeated Ayub Gaziev, but every single time he's unable to wrestle, he is going to have a hard time. I believe Mankovsky should win this one. I believe Mankovsky is better in the stand-up, and I believe his takedown defense is gonna injure. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Mankovsky to win. The next fight, Tomasz Romanovsky versus Radoslav Pachushki. Radoslav Pachushki is undefeated, but Romanovsky fought better names, better opponents. And when you're fighting an undefeated guy, of course you're going to believe that he is going to win, which is normal. 6'3", 78 inches of reach, great Muay Thai fighter. He destroyed Jason Wilnis and Jason Radcliffe, but here comes the boom, here comes the problem. Has he ever faced a guy like Tomasz Romanovsky? No. Tomasz Romanovsky is Mr. Toughness, 5'10", 66 inches of reach, great BJJ. He is very, very good on the ground. If he drags this fight to the ground, I think Pachushki is going to lose. So, Romanovsky versus Pachushki. No distance. Side pick. Romanovsky to win. And we're heading into the main event of the evening. And the main event of the evening is the combat between Michal Materla and Kendall Grove. And Kendall Grove, you know that he fought in the UFC, but Kendall Grove is he's at the end of his career, and he is 40 years old, 6'6", 79 inches of reach. Now he's light heavyweight, fighting out of Maui, Hawaii. He was also fighting at bare knuckle, but he is not what he used to be at Bellator. He was losing at other promotions. He was losing at bare knuckle. He was losing. He is not a shade of the former Kendall Grove, and Materla is in the best shape of his life. 31, I know, 38 years of age, but man, 6 foot tall, 75.6 inches of reach. Berserker steam fighter. Lost to Mariusz Pudzianowski, yeah, but this was like a mismatch because of a huge weight difference. But he destroyed Jason Radcliffe, Maestrin Boone, lost to Roberto Soldic, destroyed Alexander Ilic, Wilhelm Mott. I mean, let's be honest. I think this is a heavy mismatch. I'm even super confident at Materla to win this fight. -450, Materla to win. And I'm going to tell you why I'm confident. Why I'm confident in Materla. Because Materla has already defeated Kendall Grove. It happened like 9 years ago, and Kendall Grove is a nice opponent for him. So I believe Materla to win. These are my picks. Good luck, lads. I need to go now.